Hello, I'm Brett, and I am not a flaming jackass. This is the box. It's comfortable, it's familiar, it's the norm, the status quo. It's warm and fuzzy and comfortable and familiar. It's what we like to call the comfort zone. This is you. You're smart, ambitious, gifted, you're freaking brilliant, you're obviously great looking, okay? You are a true creative thinker, but you're in the box. In fact, we're all in the box. I'm in the box, your family's in the box, your coworkers are most definitely in the box. And we're all different, we've all got different stories, different personalities, different skills, but the one thing that we all have in common is how much we love this dang box. Now, this is your idea. This big idea is outrageous. It's fresh, it's bold, it's creative, it's different. It is not the norm, it is not the status quo. It's nothing like the box. You could say it's outside the box. So here you are, you and your idea, you've dared to dream outside the box. You are pushing the limits, people are noticing, we're probably celebrating it. That's awesome, good for you. You're probably feeling pretty special and unique. But you're not special and unique, because thinking outside of the box is useless. Ideas are not enough. You've got to realize that what you have with just an idea isn't going to cut it. So what do you do about this? Well, the problem with ideas is you think that everyone's going to get as excited about your idea as you are. So you pitch it and you're thinking that, hey, people are going to jump on the bandwagon. But they smile and clap and may even give you an award, and that's about it. But your idea, it needs people. If your idea is bigger than you, then it's going to take more than you to get the thing off the ground. Ideas without people are nothing more than wishes, but ideas with people are innovations. Now, the other thing you have to remind yourself is that idea is synonymous with change, and people hate change. So what you have to do is what you see right here. You have to make your idea comfortable. You have to make people accept change even though they naturally repel it. In a word, or actually 3 words, you have to move the box. You have to accept the resistance and deal with it. You have to understand that real leaders aren't necessarily the most innovative with ideas, but they're innovative with people. So, how do you move the box? So first thing you got to do is know the box. Who are the players? Who are the influencers? What are the obstacles and challenges? How is the culture going? How does the tribe work? What is the gospel of this box, and how is your idea going to threaten it? After that, you've got to choose your approach. Now, you could come marching in, guns blazing, and use brute force, but that's just going to piss everybody off. Or you could rally the troops and have another motivational speech, but we all know that talk is cheap. Now, what every single one of us can do is nudge. Now, when you nudge, what you got to realize is the idea has to be above your own ego, because your idea is not going to come to fruition as quickly as you think it is. And if you put yourself above your idea, it's never going to happen. Okay? Now, the other thing to remember is you're a pioneer and you're dealing with settlers, and settlers settle. So you got your work cut out for you. But what you do when you nudge is you find out how far the group is willing to go on its own, and then you ask them to take one more step. It's minuscule, but it's something. And what you realize in this is that progress is actually a process, and if you don't treat it that way, you're going to miss out on the whole thing. Some people might mistakenly call this compromise, but they're wrong. You are progressively patient. So, the box moves a step. That's great. People get settled right back into this new territory. But the next time that you bring up the fact that it's time to move the box again, they're more open to it because they trust you and because they've done it before. Now, you can see where this is going, right? Eventually, you've got to marry up the box and your idea. And when you do, people embrace it. They love it. They get it. They didn't get it right away, though. But you were patient, and that's what leaders do. Now, sometimes crazy things start happening. People from within the box catch on to what you're doing, and they actually start moving the box with you from within the box. It's nuts. But that's when the box really starts zipping down the line and might even go way past your idea. This is called a movement. So here we are. All you creative thinkers out there, and that's every single one of us here, you've got to rethink what it means to be creative. Thinkers think. Creatives create. You can't just think outside the box. You've actually got to do something outside the box. We are so desperate for your idea. We are waiting for someone to just grab the bull by the horns and get this thing started. We're waiting for you to move the box.